Vlogging is a wonderful occupation that is a hobby to some and a lifestyle for others. Regardless of whether you're a veteran or if you're just starting out, you'll need a good camera for your vlogging content. We're here with the top 5 vlogging cameras in 2020. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best deals. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get straight into it. Compact cameras are pretty handy for vlogging. They have a petite body, and more often than not, their specs are quite solid despite their smaller build. Our first pick, as well as our favorite compact camera for vloggers, is DJI's Osmo Pocket camera. Let's start off with the basics. This is a miniature lightweight camera that packs a quality lens, a decent battery, and it doesn't cost a small fortune. Its dimensions measure 4.8 inches by 1.45 inches by 1.12 inches, and it weighs 4 ounces. Though it is light as a feather, it is also pretty sturdy as well. It's made of high quality plastic materials, and it will be able to last you for several years if you take good care of it. A few words about the battery before we move on to the main specs. DJI's Osmo features a lithium polymer 875 mAh battery, which is slightly less common than lithium-ion batteries. Even though these bats are inferior in terms of capacity, they provide more than 2 hours of operating time and require just over an hour to recharge back to full power. Now, the main specs of DJI's Osmo are the 1/2.3 inch CMOS sensor with 12M effective pixels and a 26mm f2.0 lens with an 80-degree field of view. If you're new to camera terminology and vlogging in general, these features are fairly strong as they allow you to shoot high-quality videos with decent tracking accuracy. The maximal image size, in case you want to take snapshots for your vlog, is 4000 by 3000 pixels, and you'll be able to use a variety of shooting modes, including single shot, time-lapse, motion-lapse, panorama, and hyperlapse. The only downside of this camera is its incredibly small display. You'll probably struggle to see what you're filming at first, but you should be able to get accustomed to it pretty soon. What should probably interest you the most is the video recording options. There are just 2 modes, including the automatic and slow motion, nothing too fancy. Even so, it's great to have a bit of versatility, especially if your vlog dabbles in the areas of entertainment. All things considered, this is a phenomenal camera for beginners and people who are on a tighter budget. Next up is our top pick for the best feature-packed vlogging camera, and you've guessed it, it's a Sony model. Here we are looking at Sony's A6400, which is probably the most versatile compact camera they have released so far. First and foremost, let's compare it to DJI's Osmo. It's obviously bigger, heavier, and slightly more expensive, but it also offers a huge array of very versatile features that will allow you to completely change your vlogging game. The dimensions of Sony's Alpha A6400 measure 6.20 inches by 9.20 inches by 4.55 inches, and it weighs approximately 1.5 pounds. Obviously, it's still within the definition of the term lightweight and portable. This is a mirrorless camera that packs 24 megapixels, an APS-C CMOS sensor, 3 tilting screen modes, a built-in wireless antenna, and a 2359K dot viewfinder for easier picture and film shooting. Let's delve a bit deeper into details. The sensor outfitted to this camera is APS Exmor 23.5 by a 15.6mm sensor, and it packs a unique vibration anti-dust mechanism. You'll be able to choose from 3 different picture effect types, including posterization, pop color, partial color, high contrast, toy camera, soft focus, HDR painting, monochrome, watercolor, and plenty of others. Most of these modes can also be used for video recordings, but there are also numerous completely separate movie functions such as audio rec level, proxy recording, auto slow shutter, and audio level display. What makes this camera so well suited for vlogging is the fact that it supports 4K 3840 pixels by 2160 pixels resolution. The image quality of your recordings will be absolutely phenomenal, but that's still not enough to discern it from other 4K camera models. It has an exquisite electronic viewfinder that makes taking pictures significantly easier, but it also sports 3 tilting screen modes, which allows you to set it in numerous positions for that perfect recording angle. At the end of the day, this camera is well worth the buck. It's packed with state-of-the-art features, and even though it's just slightly harder to use than an average vlogging camera, it offers a plethora of unique benefits. Our next camera pick is the one that offers the most value for the buck. It's Canon's PowerShot G7X Mark II. It's a professional-grade, high-quality camera supplied with an arsenal of top-shelf features that are perfectly suited for photography, streaming, and, of course, vlogging. Let's start with the G7 sensor. It's outfitted with a black illuminated CMOS sensor that sports 20.1 M effective pixels and a DJI 7 image processor. In plain words, these are the two core features that are largely responsible for the terrific image and video quality of the PowerShot G7X Mark II. Moving on to the lens, the PowerShot G7X sports 8.8 36.8mm focal length and rocks 4.2x optical zoom, 8.4x zoom plus, and digital 4x zoom. Although you're probably not going to use these features to their full potential for vlogging in particular. The lens sports 11 elements scattered across 9 groups, including one double-sided aspherical lens, one single-sided aspherical lens, and one UD lens. Of course, Canon equips its own image stabilization technologies to all their models, and G7X Mark II is not an exception. Unlike some of our previous picks, this model actually has a really neat LCD display. The monitor can tilt up to 3 inches and sports 3:2 aspect ratio. You'll be able to choose between 5 different levels of brightness settings and use the night mode for poorly lit environments. Recording-wise, the G7X supports full HD formats, 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels, at 56 frames per second, which is pretty standard. Most people who have used this model claim they'd like it more if it had the capacity of recording in Ultra HD, but that might be a bit of overkill for vlogging in particular, although it would be perfect for streaming. The total storage capacity at your disposal measures 4 GB of space without an SD card, which basically means that you'll be able to film up to 30 minutes of full HD movies for your vlogs. There are a couple other features that deserve attention, such as the mobile-linked GPS, the red-eye correction during shooting, the customization menu, histogram, and the self-timer, all of which are highly convenient overall, but only a couple of them are actually useful in this particular scenario. If you don't mind the price tag, we think you're going to love Sony's RX100 VII. Namely, this is one of the finest camera models in the high-end section of the vast online marketplace, and obviously it packs the most advanced features and cutting-edge technologies. It rocks a 1.0-inch Exmor RS CMOS sensor with the aspect ratio of 3:2 and 20.1 effective megapixels, the game-changing feature that makes Sony's RX100 VII one of the best cameras ever made is the ZEISS Vario Sonar T lens packed with 15 elements that are scattered across 12 groups, including 8 aspheric elements. The 8x zoom isn't really exemplary if you're into wildlife photography, but it's perfect for vlogging as you'll only use 2 to 3x most of the time. Another great feature of Sony's RX100 is the 0.39 type OLED viewfinder with approximately 2,359,296 dots. You can rest assured that your videos and photographs will be sharp and accurate due to the fact that this camera is supplied with the exquisite BIONZ-X image processing engine. The SteadShot features works for shooting photos and videos. Lastly, what really separates this camera from other similarly priced models is that it packs a portable, rather unique design. It feels very intuitive when held, and it's as durable as it is light. For our first place pick, we have another model from Canon, the acclaimed EOS M50 camera. In a nutshell, the main reason why this specific model is our best overall pick is that it excels in virtually all fields of performance while presenting zero pitfalls and drawbacks aside from costing a bit more in comparison to an average budget camera. It rocks a 22.3 by 14.9 mm CMOS image sensor that rocks a 3:2 aspect ratio, a built-in fixed low-pass filter, and 24.1 effective megapixels. Furthermore, the sensor's performance is complemented with the EOS built-in cleaning system that heavily improves its stability and overall lifespan. In comparison to the PowerShot G7X, it rocks an improved image processor, DJI 8, and a superior lens. Speaking of which, Canon's EOS M50 comes supplied with the EFM lens mount and completely revamped image stabilization hardware. The sharpness of this camera is unprecedented. It sports an exquisite focusing system comprised of dual-pixel CMOS autofocus system, phase detection, and contrast detection. In simple words, it's one of the most accurate and precise cameras available for the money. Furthermore, it comes outfitted with a very intuitive and user-friendly touchscreen LCD display that packs a very flexible tilt range, making it perfect for any kind of photo or video shooting. Just like most Canon cameras, this model features a high-res viewfinder with more than 2 million dots. The feature that we think is the most interesting for vloggers is the silent mode. Basically, if you want to continuously shoot videos for your vlog without the annoying noises in the background, this is a perfect camera for you. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.